Hello, welcome back to the VTOL VR Definitive Campaign Guide. Today we're going to be finishing up the Operation Desert Cobra campaign because there is only one mission left. The final mission of this campaign, Decapitation. End the conflict for good by launching a heavy strike on the command center. So I wonder if there is like any I wonder what the continuity of all these campaigns are, if any. There probably isn't any continuity, like other than within the campaign themselves. There's probably no continuity like between the different campaigns, but it's just interesting thing to think about. Because this says we're ending the conflict for good. Like, are we really? Anyways, let's get into the mission. This mission will have two phases. On the first phase, Kilo 11 will lead the flight into enemy territory. You will be Kilo 12 and are assigned to support the flight lead. Execute her commands to destroy the secondary targets on the way to the enemy base. Yeah, unfortunately, this time we are not the flight lead, so we have to follow our flight lead's commands. It's fine. Oh well. The mission is scheduled to start when one of the enemy's coastal defense sites goes down temporarily. We expect the defenses to resume operation when they spot your approach, but at least it will give you an opportunity to disable them before they can acquire you. The flight path will be low, weaving through the valleys to avoid line of sight with enemy radar. Maintain formation with Kilo 1 for the entirety of the ingress phase. Secondary targets are coastal defenses at Alpha and 2 IR SAM units at Bravo. The second, Alpha, which is our ingress route, and Bravo, that city there, the coastal city. Destroying them will help clear the way for the bomber. Again, flight leader Kilo 11 will call the shots on these targets. The primary objective will begin when you reach the base at Charlie. Allied rocket artillery will be in the area launching strikes on the base's air defenses. The primary targets are rows of cylindrical tents lined up from east to west. Your flight path will allow you to strike multiple targets in a single low-altitude bombing pass. After the first pass, the flight lead duties will be passed over to you. Lead your wingmen to take down the remaining targets. A group of F-45s will take off from the nearby FARP to help keep the enemy aircraft and other threats off you and your wingmen. Once primary targets have been destroyed, an AV-42 will dispatch from here to deliver troops to the headquarters and capture the enemy leaders. You'll be tasked to protect them at that time, but we'll update you on that final preparation when we get to it. Focus on supporting your wingmen during the flight through hostile territory and destroying the primary targets. Primary objectives are to clear the air defenses for the bombers, destroy enemy assets, and protect the troop transport. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty involved and loaded final mission, so yeah, there's going to be a lot for us to do, so let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, we will need AGM-65. We will need Mavericks. We will absolutely need Mavericks for this mission. Mainly for destroying the targets designated by the flight lead, but also, just to take out various targets, important targets. Next thing to think about, the low altitude bombing run of the cylindrical tents. For that, we will be carrying Mark 82 air snake eye bombs. These are similar to standard Mark 82 500-pound bombs, except they are equipped with a drag chute which slows down their descent, which is ideal for low altitude bombing, because the problem with low altitude bombing is if you're flying too close to the ground and you drop a bomb, the bomb's just gonna hit the ground and then you're gonna get caught in your own explosion. So yeah, not ideal. The drag chutes will help slow down the bomb so that you can, pass the bombing area before the bombs hit the ground, and so you don't blow yourself up. So we're just gonna be carrying a whole bunch of Mark 82 air bombs. Like, a lot of them. Our entire belly is gonna be full of Mark 82 air bombs. We're gonna be carrying lots of these bombs. All the bombs in our belly. We can carry mini boom. And we're also going to be carrying 2 AGM-88 harms. These will be important for a reason that I'll get into when we actually get into the mission. But we will need those. Trust me on this. Mainly, it's mainly just to solve an AI quirk, which I'll talk about when we get to the mission. And for this mission, we will absolutely need extra fuel. But as you might see, we don't have any space for external tanks because all of our hardpoints are full of weapons. Well, that's where our conformal fuel tanks come in. So these conformal fuel tanks are a modification that allows the aircraft to hold an extra 6,400 liters of fuel. So as you can see, we add these conformal fuel tanks to the side of our aircraft, looking similar to the F-15E Strike Eagle, looking similar to the conformal tanks on the F-15E Strike Eagle. And these are basically just fuel tanks, but that minimize the drag. But they are extra fuel tanks, but they are fitted to the aircraft so that they minimize the drag penalty. They minimize the drag generated. They provide us extra 6,400 liters of fuel, but that's actually like more than we actually need. So we're just actually gonna turn down our fuel load. We're gonna carry, say, 4,000, an extra 4,000 liters. So we're gonna, so we probably only need an extra 4,000 liters, which is like similar to the size of the large external tank. So we're just gonna turn it down. Our base fuel load is 7,100 liters, so we're just gonna carry around 11,100 liters. Yeah, that'll do. Around 11,200, that's fine. That's perfectly fine for us, for our needs. That'll help reduce our weight. Even though we are, as you can see, we are very heavy. 0.82 thrust to weight ratio is very heavy for this aircraft. So yeah. We're gonna be coming in. We're gonna be loaded. We're gonna be fat and loaded for this mission. But we're gonna eat all of it. And of course, we have air-to-air missiles we're gonna be carrying some air-to-air missiles. So yeah, let's get into it.
Kilo 1, take off from the carrier. Once you're all in the air, Kilo 1-1 will lead the attack and call the shots on secondary targets.
Kilo 1, taking off.
I don't know why Baja's voice sounded so deep there. Sounds so deep in this mission specifically. I'm not sure why. He might have actually. Baja might have just AI use it. Maybe he used an AI recording of his own, an AI generated, an AI voice of his own voice, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we started. Our engine's already up, so let's get ready for takeoff. Tower, Kilo 1-1, request takeoff.
Kilo 1-2, you're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
Roger that. Taxiing Cat 4, let's go. So, at the time of recording this, some of you may have seen, but Baja has just announced a new game, a new VR or flight game called Virtual Fighter Maneuvers, or VFM. From the sounds of it, it's basically a PvP focused, pretty much an exclusively PvP focused dogfighting air-to-air combat game.
Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
It's a game that's exclusively focused on PvP dogfighting. So yeah,
Kilo
sounds interesting.
1-2, shields up, ready to go.
And it's not like he's abandoning VTOL. Oh, it's not like he's giving up development. He's ending development on VTOL VR or anything. But according to I've read that he will be releasing that game, and then he'll be using lessons and learn from developing that game and implementing them into VTOL VR. So yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Anyways, let's go.
Kilo Wing, this is 1-1. We're all in the air, so form on me.
Roger that, Captain. So this is our flight. So as I said in the briefing, we are not flight lead. We are 1-2. We're gonna be flying under her Kilo 11. Her name, or at least call sign, is Jazzy, which you can tell because she actually voices one of the AI wingmen. We're actually not gonna join up with 11 just yet. Instead, first of all, we're gonna arm our weapons, and we're gonna take out that DS radar right there. That it's actually not necessary. That is actually not a required mission target, but taking out that radar will help us out in the mission. Anyways, Magnum. Taking out that radar will help us out. Because the reason being, I found an AI quirk where apparently if Kilo 11 gets locked onto by a SAM radar during the initial ingress, she will try to evade, and then that'll cause problems because the mission objectives requires you to stay close to Kilo 11, otherwise you will fail the mission. And it's hard to stay close when she's, you know, pulling tight turns and trying to evade SAMs. So, and that DS radar is the most likely culprit. Is the biggest culprit of that. So we're just gonna take it out. So we're gonna take it out. So we're gonna take it out right from the beginning, and it won't, so that it won't cause us any problems. Shut up about landing here. All right, missile is still en route. Missile is still en route. We're watching it on the spectator cam.
Missile defended.
And Shack. Target destroyed. Alright, Shack on the SAM. SAM radar neutralized. Alright.
Defeated.
Okay. Yeah, I think seems like the SAM actually locked onto one of the wingmen, but because I destroyed the SAM, it's neutralized. Anyways, the fleet will also try to intercept any incoming SAMs, but yeah, don't rely. I wouldn't rely on them. All right, now we gotta join up with. Now we gotta actually join up with the rest of Kilo Wing, and we are heavy, and we're fat and heavy, so yeah, bear with us while we try to gain some speed and altitude. Tip for trying to join up with people, similar to air-to-air refueling, use your radar. Use your radar to try to get at us their speed. Speed is Mach 0.59, but they're gonna speed up once we begin the ingress. So I recommend trying to match your speed, gaining speed before actually like joining up with them. It'll make it so much easier, trust me. Like, approach them from behind, and then try, and you know, that way you won't get too close to them before you gain enough speed. Be patient, and also just don't rush the join up. Just be patient. Don't increase your speed too much.
Alright everyone, stay in formation the whole way through. I'll be calling out a few targets along the way, but don't break off.
Roger.
Acquire the target and take the shot quickly.
Roger. I recommend as soon as you get the follow objective, punch it to afterburner. Punch your throttle to afterburner as soon as you get the follow objective. As soon as we start the ingress. Alright? Because they're gonna be speeding up to around like about Mach 0.82-ish. So yeah. That guy apparently has a missile on him. Whatever. Oh, I see it. I see the smoke trail. They're gonna be speeding up to about Mach 0.82. So it's gonna be, so we need, you know, we need to maintain that speed if we want to stay close to Kilo 11 and prepare for the attack.
Defeated.
Roger that.
Missile defending.
Another missile? Not sure what's up with you. Why are you a SAM magnet? My God, why are you a SAM magnet apparently?
On the docks. I'll take the radar on the left. 2, you take the DS radar on the right. 3 and 4, take the AAA.
Roger that.
Rifle, missile away.
Magnum. Alright, and our task is to take out the DS radar.
Engaging targets.
So I just fired off our other Magnum at it. And I'll take out the radar, no problem.
Rifle.
Missile launch.
And don't worry if the rest, if other members of the squadron don't successfully
I missed my ground target.
yeah, don't worry if the other members of the team
Good hits. Stay on me. Don't break formation.
Roger.
Target destroyed.
Oh jeez, we're falling behind. Don't worry if other members of the team miss the targets. If there is actually the mission, this mission does have a fail-safe where if the targets are not successfully, if the targets designated for your wingmen for the other members are not successfully destroyed, they'll just automatically get destroyed. So don't worry about it.
And Shack.
I believe the threshold for getting so the follow objective requires you to stay close to Kilo 11 which is marked by the objective marker. And I believe the threshold is 0.3 nautical miles
We're
or
coming
something
up
like
on the smart
that.
city with the 2 IR SAMs. We gotta clear it for the bomber real quick. 3, take the one on the closer edge of the city. 2, you take the one on the far left side by the bridge. Don't miss.
Roger that.
Rifle.
So we want to target this IR APC on the far left side by the bridge. You can see it right there.
Shoot.
And rifle. Rifle. So yeah, it's right there. It's right at the end of the overpass. So yeah, right next to this tank. So just target it.
I missed my ground target.
Man, you guys suck. 3, 2, 1, impact. Shack.
Missile launch. Chat.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Chat. Flare. Over T.
Woo! Good effect on target. Hell yeah! Oh, we're slowing down. We're getting too far.
Over T.
So, hell yeah, good effect on target. Now that is a good sight. So, anyways, during one of my runs of this mission, I found on this interesting quirk. After the bomber is done with their bombing run, if they're close enough to you, they'll just kind of like join you. The bomber will kind of like just join you, like fly alongside you if they're close enough, and then he'll just like be like part of the team, I guess. Like, as you can see right there, he's kind of doing it. He's like in front. He's in the bomber is right there in front of us.
Defeated.
And yeah, he's like, what is bro doing? Blood thinks he's part of the team. It's just something I find funny.
We got a SAM threat on the right, but disregard it. Rocket artillery's got it covered. Just keep the formation tight.
Roger. SAM threat. Yep, there's a saw over there. Just disregard it. Unfortunately, during earlier patches, they don't really they used to like not really in some earlier patches they used to she used to not follow her own instructions, and she would, you know, try to break off if the saw tried to lock onto her. But I think it just no longer actually tries to lock on, so I guess that's a band-aid solution. Anyways, we are maintaining pretty good we're maintaining a pretty good formation. And right now, at that bomber. Look at that bomber over there. Bro really thinks he's part of the team.
Over T.
Whoa, Sam. Whoa, incoming. Incoming.
Missile out. Defending.
Oh, is it targeting the bomber?
The enemy base is just beyond those hills.
Well-
We're gonna stay low and swing around to the right.
Roger.
Rocket artillery is gonna start clearing out some of their air defenses.
Well, it doesn't matter. We seem to have a broken unlock. We seem to have a broken lock from that Sam anyways, so it doesn't matter. Rocket artillery should be pounding the air defenses.
defeated. Re-engaging.
Yeah, we can see the rocket artillery over here pounding the air defenses. Good for us. The airbase is on the other side of this mountain range. So,
Okay, we're gonna circle around these hills to the
woo!
left. Once we come out, we're gonna start our bombing run. Get ready.
Roger that. Here's the FARP. Here's the FARP. The F-45s are taking off. Alright, anyways, get ready. Anyways, now we gotta get ready for the attack. Prepare for the attack. So I have a plan for the attack. First things first, we're gonna be targeting the AAA around the base with our Mavericks because they're terrifying. And then we can bomb the tents. Yeah, first we will target the AAA.
Going evasive.
And then we will bomb the tents. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyways, here we are. Approaching the target. Get ready for the attack. We're approaching the target. Woo, that's pretty low right there. I'm gonna quick save right here. Strike supplies. All right. Here we go. Stand by to engage.
All right, fights on. Aim for the rows of supply depots.
Roger that.
We have to start pumping
Here we go.
these countermeasures when we get closer. Over T.
Here we go. Fights on. All right. So once you get the instruction fights on, once she says fights on, you're free to break formation. All right. Stand by to engage.
Shoot.
And first of all, we're gonna target this AAA rifle, and then we're gonna target one past a little bit further out by this building.
Missile launch.
That one.
Shoot.
Rifle. We're to target the ones on the right side. Right.
Pickle. Bombs away.
So let's get him.
Chat. Flare.
Whoa! Incoming IR Sam. Ah, we're hit.
Pull up. Missile launch.
All right. Bombs away.
Chat. Flare. Pull up.
Kilo 1, that was a pretty good first pass. 2, you are now flight lead.
Oh shoot! I missed. I forgot about that.
Engaging
Did we miss? Did we miss? I think our.
Missile defending. Over T. Shoot. Chat launch. Flare. Pull up.
Shoot.
Pull up.
Shoot, this ain't good. That ain't good. We missed our... we took a hit from an IR Sam, and it seems like our second Maverick missed. Alright, coming back around. Oh, I guess it didn't miss.
Incoming missile.
Rifle.
Sighting.
Chat. Flare.
Alright, engaging. Don't worry about the fighters. Fighters are not our concern.
Chat launch. Flare. Missile defending.
Damn it! It got me. I'm going down.
Don't worry about the fighters. Alright, AAA is down.
Missile launch. Chat. Flare. Chat.
Uh-oh.
Flare.
Ah, we're hit! This ain't good.
Chat. Flare. Missile defending. Chat. Flare. Dodge that one.
Ooh,
Missile launch.
Ow! I hit my mic. Ah! And my hair's getting in my mouth. Ah! Everything is going wrong!
Incoming missile. Going evasive. Defeated. Chat.
Uh-oh.
Flare. Chat. Flare. Incoming missile. Going
Alright,
evasive. Missile defeated. Re-engaging.
I'm gonna try to take out the remaining. We're gonna take out the remaining tents with our guns. That's it. Everything is going wrong.
Missile launch.
This is the worst case.
Missile defeated. Re-engaging.
Well, not quite worst case, but it's a pretty bad case. All right, there is just one supply tent left.
Incoming missile.
We're gonna come back around and take it out.
Rifle. Missile launch.
Geez, so many missile launch alerts. Shush, we are not stalling. Shush.
Break, missile.
We are not stalling. I have my flaps down.
Missile launch. Chaff. Flare.
We took 3 IR SAMs, but we should be okay.
The F-45s have finished their cat mission. They're now under your command.
Roger.
This is command. All depots have been destroyed. We believe the enemy leaders are holed up in the airbase's office buildings. We're gonna try to send in a ground team to capture them, but we need you to clear out the rest of the air defenses.
Roger.
Missile out. Defending.
Engaging the enemy.
That was close.
Check. Good hit.
We gotta
Missile.
take out.
Defending.
We have to take out the IR SAMs.
Chaff. Flare.
Okay, first off, we gotta take out. All right,
Shoot.
rifle. Wingman, engage.
Welcome. Missile on me. I'm evading.
Chaff. Flare.
Where's that missile going?
Missile trashed. That was a close one.
There, I see the IR SAM. Asshole. All right. So, ooh, that's a lot. Rifle.
Welcome.
Shoot. Chaff. Flare.
Going for guns.
Pull up. Pull up.
Shack.
Oh yeah, good shack.
All right. So there was a lot that happened right there. So here's what I normally do.
Incoming missile. Going evasive.
On the first pass we bomb the tents on our side, and then so we gotta take out all tents. I usually primarily focus on taking out the tents. So once all tents are down, you'll be tasked with taking out taking out the remaining air defenses.
Missile launch.
All known air defenses have been cleared. We're sending in the raid team on a Kestrel now. Keep an eye on them.
Missile.
Oh.
Incoming missile. Going evasive. Phew. Dodged that one.
Man pads.
Guns.
That's man pads. So usually one of these infantry guys will be a man pads.
Chaff.
Shot.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Fox 4.
Damn it, missed. So there are 2 infantry guys over here. One is on the roof and one like next at the junction right there.
Special package for you.
At the intersection right there. And usually it's random which one of those will be a man pads, but it's random which one of the 2 who is them.
Flare. Missile launch. Flare.
Alright, flares out. Woo!
I didn't hit my target.
Pull up.
Alright, he's down. So we gotta watch out for that.
Defending.
Alright, he's down.
Guns.
So anyways, after the tents are down, after the tents are destroyed, after all the tents are destroyed, you'll be tasked with taking out the air defenses, which simply involves is simply just the IR APCs, which usually there's like one at each airfield, because there's 2. You can see there's 2 airfields here. And there's usually one in each airfield, as well as the SR radars. You can ignore the DS radars. They're actually they basically just act like it's like an early warning radar, and they're actually not hooked up to
A
any.
column of enemy tanks have emerged from one of the hangars. They're going for the raid team. Destroy them now.
Roger. Enemy tanks incoming.
Fox 3.
They will basically the take out the enemy air defenses, which is just the IR APCs plus the SR radars. Wingman engage.
Roger, copy that.
Alright, we're gonna go bomb these tanks right here.
Over T. Pull up.
Bombs away.
Pull up.
Woo! Alright.
Splash, got him.
Good shack. Looks like I got 2 of them. 1 left. Let's go. We'll just go guns on him. I'm gonna jettison our empty hard points so we have less to cycle through. This might be bad. This might be a bad approach.
Pull up.
Alright, nice.
Pull up.
Tank destroyed. Good effect on target. Let's keep a good scan on radar. Your wingmen should be able to effectively deal with any air threats that appear. Ooh, detecting. But keep a good scan on radar. Looks like incoming aircraft. GAV-25s. Wingmen engage.
Roger, woke up.
Wingmen attack my target. Wingmen attack my target.
Roger. Moving in on your target.
Wingmen attack my target.
Engaging targets.
Yeah, you got it.
Incoming GAV-25s. You guys can deal with 2 GAV-25s, right? Right? Right?
Visual on hostiles. I'm engaging.
Come on, engage, engage. Please engage. Fox 3.
Affirmative.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
All the soldiers in the raid team have been killed. The mission's a failure.
Well,
The raid team's transport has been destroyed. The mission's a failure.
Missile launch.
damn.
Fox 2. Missile attack order complete. Target is no more.
Okay, don't ignore those. Okay, don't ignore. So, pro tip: don't ignore those GAV-25s. They just make apparently they just make a beeline straight for the soldiers on the transport. Yeah, pro tip. So this time went quite a bit better. This time we only took one. We only took one IR SAM hit as opposed to 3.
Going defensive.
I also remembered the existence of the 3rd AAA gun, so yeah, I just blasted it. Anyways, there's some
I've been locked on. Engaging a base.
there's some rocket artillery. Ooh,
I got missiles up my knickers. Heck yeah, Shaq.
there's some rocket artillery trucks. We should probably take those out to relieve the pressure on our guys.
Fox 3.
Fox 3. I guess there's some enemy fighters somewhere. There's
Fox 3.
tanks. I see the tanks.
Shack.
I see the tanks coming out.
Enemy tanks have emerged from one of the hangars. They're going for the raid team. Destroy them now.
Roger. Alright. We're actually perfectly lined up for the tanks. We're actually perfectly lined up for the tanks right now. So, yay.
Fox 3.
Bombs away!
I missed my target.
Woo! Good effect on target. Alright, let's keep a good scan. This time, let's make sure we keep a good scan on radar.
Hand it down.
I see this time. Okay, yeah, I see those GAV-25s incoming. Wingman attack my target.
Copy. Attacking your target. Shoot.
Oh, looks like the GAV-25 might be down. Might be going
Incoming
down.
missile. Going evasive.
No, that GAV-25 is splashed. Yeah, he's going down. Wingman regroup.
Welcome.
That GAV-25 is down.
Over T.
And
Over T.
so yeah, this time we only took one. We only took one IR SAM hit. Unfortunately, I kind of preferred it. I kind of preferred how I played Flu when I took 3 hits instead of 1, because now we have asymmetric lift, so our plane now has a tendency to roll to the right. So it's not too bad. It's just a little bit of a rightward roll, but it's gonna be a pain. It's probably gonna be a bit of a pain when we're landing. Man, you guys still have a lot of your bombs left. You guys still have a lot of your bombs left. Terrible. SMH. Fighters. Detecting fighters. Gotta hang around, and we should still bleh. We should still hang around and wait for these guys. Seems like they're coming out. Looks like they're coming out, and they're heading back. Ooh, they're heading back to the transport now. All right, wingmen engage.
Affirmative.
Incoming fighters.
The enemy.
Incoming fighters. Let's take care of them.
The raid team's all loaded up and the transport is taking off. Cover them while they escape back to the coast.
Roger.
Fox 3!
All right. The transport is taking off, and we gotta cover them. So let's hang around here. Wingmen are going to engage those incoming fighters.
Fox 3.
We gotta watch out for fighters as well who might be coming in for the rape for the transport. Anyways, how's things going over there? I see smoke in the air. I heard missiles being fired and smoke in the air.
Splash bandit.
Okay, I hear a splash. That's one splash. That's splash one. Splash
Incoming
two.
missile.
And I think is that two splash?
Missile
Yep,
defeated.
splashed. Hostile splashed. Wingmen regroup. Oh, more fighters. ASF-58s. Wingmen engage.
Copy that.
Incoming ASF-58s. All right, let's engage them.
I am all team B.
Some of our wingmen are running out of. Some of our
Missile defending.
Some of our guys are starting to run out of fuel.
I'm engaging.
Oh, that looks like a Sam. That looks like a Sam.
Splash.
All right, let's go engage these
Got a
ASF-58s.
missile on me. Going defensive.
Oh, smoke trail.
Whew, missile evaded.
Smoke trail. Defending.
Fox 2.
I am RTB.
I'm defending.
Got a missile on me. Going defensive. Missile evaded.
All right, defeated.
Incoming missile. Going evasive.
All right, defeated.
Flight lead, I'm returning to base.
Yeah, our guys are starting to run out of fuel.
Missile lost
So they're
track.
returning to base.
Splash 1.
Shoot.
Missile evaded.
All right, engaging.
Over T.
Fox 3.
Copy.
Whew, dodge that.
Where's the other guy?
Got a missile on me. Going
Fox 3.
defensive.
Flare.
Missiles trash.
Splash.
Over T.
Splash
Fox
1.
2.
Splash 2.
Roger. Will do. Over defeated.
Is that all of them?
Over T. Splash. Hostile down. Over T.
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of them. All right. All enemy fighters splashed. Annoyingly, we don't have an AWAC, so we can't confirm if all fighters are splashed, but I believe that should be all fighters splashed. Anyways, we gotta regroup with the transport now,
Engaging targets.
but we do have to be careful because there's still a lot of SAM and radars around, so we gotta be careful. Let's
Incoming missile.
let's
Going
join
evasive.
up with the transport. Transport should be safe from here on out. Because that's all fighters that's all fighters neutralized, and yeah, that should be it.
Bloody hell, I'm getting locked. Evading.
The transport will be flying a route that's shielded from SAMs, so SAMs shouldn't have to worry about SAMs or fighters. Wingmen regroup.
Missile on me. I'm evading. Roger, you got it.
What are you guys doing?
I called through that.
What are you guys
Missile
doing?
trashed. I'm re-engaging.
What are you guys doing? Anyways, we can go pretty. We can go pretty fast now. Now that we've pretty much expended all of our ordnance. Expended all of our munitions. Now we can actually go pretty fast because now we've significantly lightened the load. Yeah, we now have a max thrust to weight ratio of 1.54, which is significantly greater than our initial thrust to weight ratio of 0.81. Anyways, we should be home free from here on out.
Oh man, that was close. Defeated.
Hey, and here we're back at the coastal city where we took out those IRAPCs during our ingress. And this is the road where that column of tanks got absolutely smoked. Ah, good times. Apparently there's an IRAPC. Apparently there's an IRAPC is still active.
Missile launch. Chaff flare.
Our wingmen completely failed to neutralize them. It seems like.
Chaff flare.
Terrible. Whoa, careful. Let's not crash into the transport. That would be bad.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
I believe that the transport is going at Mach 0.85, so yeah. Or not, I guess. Never mind. Me when I'm wrong. Mach 0.72. Me when I'm wrong. Anyways, we're now leaving the coast. We are back on at the coast. Yeah, it seems like the F-45s were the one who returned earlier. Probably because they had smaller fuel tanks, and they had smaller fuel tanks. They didn't have external tanks. They had small fuel tanks, and also they were also doing the they were also helping with the air defense with the aircraft. So they had to spend more fuel dogfighting. There are a couple of there's still that DS radar over there, but it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, they might try to lock onto you, but honestly, it's fine. Smoke trail. I see smoke trail. Probably aimed at one of our wingmen. Anyways, yeah, this is a complex and messy mission, so... This is a pretty complex and messy mission, so, yeah. There's just a lot to take care of. Hopefully you could at least follow what I was doing. Anyways, let's prepare for landing. We are approaching the fleet. Let's prepare for landing. Alright, let's set up. We're just gonna do a straight in Cat 3 approach. 10 miles from the carrier. Alright. Let's prepare for landing. Tower, Kilo 1-1 request landing.
Kilo 1-2, cleared to land on the
Oh, we're
carrier.
1-2, right. Wingman RTB.
Roger.
Negative.
Right, but Kilo 1-2, not Kilo 1-1, duh. See, I always forget about that fact that we are in fact Kilo 1-2 and not Kilo 1-1. Anyways, coming in. Your return path to the carrier is pretty much bang on like the carrier's approach path because the carrier will have turned around by the time you get back.
Good work. The transport has returned to the carrier. Kilo 1 RTB.
Roger. Roger. Way ahead of you. I think we're a little high. Yeah, well, we're a tiny bit high.
Kilo 1-2, call the ball.
Kilo 1-2 ball.
Roger ball.
We're gonna be wobbling a lot on this approach due to our damaged wing. Alright.
Lined up.
We're lined up.
Lined up. You're lined up. Power. Ready for lineup. 4-wire.
4-wire. I'll take it.
Welcome back. Follow the taxi path to your parking area.
I'll take a 4-wire. Alright. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yeah, I'd say that was an alright landing considering our damaged wing. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. We take those. Mission accomplished. Oh, we get a nice spot right next to the transport. How nice. Wingman RTB.
Roger, we'll go. No can do, boss man.
Whatever. The F-45s kind of return to the carrier just to like
Ground crews on station.
just to like refuel and stuff like that and then they just kind of like took off again, even though they didn't need to, but whatever. And we are back on the carrier, safe and sound. Apart from the damaged wing, but don't worry about that. Nice. F-45s are coming in for vertical landing. Nice. We'll be sitting in one of those real soon. PM. Because with that, we are officially done with the Operation Desert Cobra campaign. And we are also officially done with the FA-26. So, yeah. Because that is the final mission available for the FA-26. You know, the final official mission. But yeah. And with that, that is the end of the Operation Desert Cobra campaign. And so we are now done with the FA-26. So, yeah. With that is gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time when we'll be diving into the F-45. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.